Shares of Albemarle are trading at 95.52 and they are down around 35% year to date. And zooming out on the chart, we can see that this stock has had a pretty steep decline since late 2022. And for my December 2026 price projection, they're expected to have an EPS of 689. Their TTM price to earnings is 34, but their average PE has historically been closer to 18. And if we multiply that by their 689 EPS, that gives us a share price of 124.02, which is a 30% upside. It looks like other analysts are extremely bullish, with the average one-year analyst price forecast being 146, which is about 53% higher than where it trades today, with a high estimate of 188 and a low of 95. In terms of fundamentals, ALB has beat 3 of their last 4 earnings calls. They offer a 1.68% dividend yield, and taking a look at their revenue and net income, their revenue has taken a bit of a hit because of the slowdown in EV battery production, but where they were really hit hard was their net income. However, their net income does seem to be trending up again, and we will have to wait and see if that's the same story for their revenue. Albemarle has a shareholder equity of $11.8 billion and a total debt of $3.5 billion, which makes their debt to equity really good at 30%, and they have a free cash flow of negative $1.6 billion. Overall, I love their earnings growth estimates and their debt to equity, and I also like their reasonable valuation. However, their free cash flow of negative $1.6 billion is a little concerning, especially given historically it's had more negative free cash flow than it has had positive in the past. That said, though, it's really the only red flag I see out of this stock, because even if EV production does continue to see a slump or a plateau, hybrid vehicles are seeing a massive uptick in demand, and those also require a fair amount of mineral resources, which Albemarle obviously produces. So for that reason, I rate ALB stock a buy, because even with negative cash flows currently, they have tons of equity to draw upon still with that debt to equity, and with such promising earnings projections, it presents a pretty solid risk to reward ratio at these prices. So that's all I have for you today on ALB stock. Please drop a like, let me know which stocks you'd like me to cover next, and I will see you next video.